Hi, it's Stephanie Chang, State Senator for Michigan Senate District 3, and this is Staying in Touch with Stephanie. So here are 5 things to know. First thing is that this week, this Michigan Senate passed my bill regarding requiring landlords to install carbon monoxide detectors. You might have thought that this was already explicit in law, but it is actually not. And so we're really eager to get this bill across the finish line. Really glad that it passed today with strong bipartisan support. We need to prevent more deaths, unnecessary deaths from carbon monoxide poisoning. So I'm very pleased that this bill advanced out of the Senate today. The second thing is that this week we heard testimony about a bipartisan human trafficking bill package, which is really trying to strengthen our accountability when it comes to human traffickers and also providing more protection for children. And so that bill package is a great collaboration with Senator DeMoose and Bayer and Weber, and I'm proud to be a part of the package and eager to make sure that we get some meaningful change when it comes to improving human trafficking law here in the state of Michigan. The third thing is that we did introduce legislation recently to basically require the immediate no-cost service of a personal protection order. This is unfortunately something that we have not yet changed in Michigan law. We are one out of only 7 states in the country that don't already require no-cost service of a personal protection order or a PPO. And we know, of course, unfortunately, because of Latricia Green and others, that this is a really important gap to fill because we shouldn't make domestic violence survivors face yet another hurdle. The fourth update is that we introduced legislation together with Republican Representative Sarah Leitner in the House. We introduced bipartisan legislation to create a violent crime clearance rate grant program. We know that unfortunately across our state and our country, clearance rates, which are basically what is the percentage of violent crime cases that are actually being solved, those rates have been going down over the past few decades, and this is something that we need to address so that victims or family members, if the victim has passed away, that we can actually get a sense of closure on many of these really traumatic cases. And then the fifth update is that we, as of this filming, we are still working very, very hard to bring Lou Yang home. I've spoken about him before. Lou Yang is a Hmong American father, worker in the automotive industry, president of the Hmong Family Association, who has been facing deportation and at this point has actually spent more time in ICE detention compared to the short amount of time that he spent for a low-level conviction that actually was expunged. The great news is that Governor Gretchen Whitmer this week did issue a pardon to Lou Yang, and we're very, very, very grateful to the governor for granting that pardon and grateful to everyone who has spoken out about this issue, who has called or emailed to make that pardon happen. But unfortunately, we still have a lot of work to do to bring Lou home. He was on a plane this week that was eventually going to be headed to Laos, but as of this filming, he is still in the United States. We've still got an opportunity to try to keep him here and return him home to his family in Michigan. So if you care about that issue and you want to help bring Lou home, you can reach out to the ICE field office in Detroit, and their number is 313-771-6601. We're all working as hard as we can to bring him home and really grateful for all of the support out there in the community. That's it for me. Thank you so much.